Okay. I think we are live now, yeah?
Yes. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Aida.
Hi, Dr. Kurt. How are you today? Happy International
Oh,
Women's Day.
yes, to you too.
Thank you. Thank
Basically,
you.
I'm great. I'm great. Today is special day. I hope that you are great too, yeah, Aida?
I'm fantastic. I am fantastic. I receive Happy International Women's Day from all over the world, from my HQ in
Wow.
Dubai, from all my good friends in Melbourne, in Hong Kong. I receive a nice message from Romania, from Saudi, and I have very beautiful, fantastic
Mm.
messages from our friend in Singapore, in Philippines. So yes, today is a fantastic day. And this morning, I listened to our Prime Minister giving the remark for Women's Day in Malaysia, Wanita Jati Negara. I'm so
Yes.
and I like the four initiative that he highlighted this morning, and I think it's
Yeah.
so remarkable. It's so awesome to be a woman, especially here today in Malaysia.
Yes, we feel really being appreciated, right?
Yes, yes,
Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah, you are so energetic, like you always did. And in despite of the very hot weather now in Malaysia, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
we are having so much fun today. We having so many things that people is recognize us. People is giving us a message, like what you said just now. And I think the most is important thing is we ourselves is going to be talk about something that is very important to women out there.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ida. Before that, I think you just finished meeting with Dubai, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, yes.
How's your
Dubai just
meeting?
now 12 o'clock. It
How
went very,
how's
very
the
well.
meeting? Everything is okay?
It went very well. I'm glad that in the very much male dominated industry, in a very, very much male dominated country, today they acknowledge the importance of women involvement. They acknowledge that yes, women contribution is much needed. There is certain things women can do way much better than men.
Yeah, in certain way, exactly. Yes, I agree with you.
Yes.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about something that you yourself facing it, and also I myself facing it. Like
Yes.
when we talk about the woman and the position, right? The
Yes.
topic is woman in powerful position. What do you think about it, Aida?
Wow, this is a very good topic. Women in a powerful position. Wow. Um, Thank you for bringing up the topic. Before that, I would like to say thank you very much to Women in Aviation MIA, to Women in Corporate Aviation Asia. You make a fantastic platform. All the initiative that you've been doing, what you did before is really inspiring and is so beneficial and bring so much value to the women, especially in aviation. Thank you so much. And Dr. Kurt, thank you so much
Yeah.
for always being supportive, always inspiring, and always work so hard behind the scene, in front of the scene. And you are remarkable. You are beautiful. Thank you so much.
Same goes same goes to you. Remember that we always say that we are stronger together.
Oh, yes,
We
yes.
support we support each
Correct.
other. That's what we are.
Correct. Um,
Yeah.
Powerful position. Powerful position. Yes, we have more men than women in a powerful position, but today we are very, very happy that the numbers is increasing. The numbers is improving. Um, and the best part, we are at where we are today because of the merit, because of what we deliver, because of the capability, because of our qualification, and not because um, we are women. Okay. Like intelligence has no gender bias. So for women, any woman out there who would like to be in a powerful position, one, we need to be fully equipped with what it takes to be in that powerful position. It is so important. It is so important for us women to be in a powerful position, in a decision making position, because we need to bring a lot more women. And if you look at um, the organization who say that it takes 135 years to achieve gender equality, that is so sad. That is so sad. So being at the powerful position, we could change this. We could change this. I always emphasize to many of my women's friends, my big sisters all around the world, if in any position we could pull the hand of our sisters, bring them in our circle, put them next to us, put them around the board meeting. Let's do this. We need a lot more women in a powerful position. And we women, we need to step up. We do not need for them to throw us the red carpet. Okay? We are in a position to volunteer. We are in a position to speak up and tell them that, hey, we want to take lead of this project. We want that position. We want that chair because we can. And sometimes above the rest and all, we need to show that we could deliver the result more than expected. I'm very impressed with so many women, because we have the mother instinct. You see, like mother, this is a very, very, very powerful position. You know, how the mother sacrificed the unconditional love, and mother, they work day and night, 365 days with no leave, regardless they are sick, tired, or they have their own personal crisis, but they move on. Every morning you can see breakfast on the table, and when they have to discipline the kids discreet sometimes, they just do it. And during this MCO, some mom become tigers, become lion, become the you name it, we have
Yeah.
to scream. We just need to
Yes.
do it.
Exactly. I'm becoming King Kong at home.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But we
Yeah.
know what we are doing. We know what we are doing, and that is very important. And I want to learn also from you, Dr. Kurt, how your position is very remarkable. What you are doing in your industry, in the institution, in MIAT, in all the NGOs that you are in. That's such a game changer. How do you do that?
As actually, I think to compare with you, it's I cannot compare what you are doing now with me, yeah, because we are in the different. I mean, you are in the industry, you have to deal with the customer directly, right? In our case, our customer is our students themselves and parents, yeah. So we are dealing with a slightly different audience. But in terms of the challengings, I think in terms of the tasks that we need to be delegate, I can say that we have our own challenges too, yeah, because you know that in order for us to understand the students, to understand the parents, the problem they're facing, right? And when we change the aviations to online learning, all right, it's something that is really what we can say that is not something that we do it very often for the aviation,
Right.
because I think you agree with me when we talk about the aviation industry, it needs hands on more, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so when we are doing the distance learning, imagine that the students, even the staff, even the parents, sometimes there's one class, I did my class, and the parents is just next to the students, like watching, like, what are you doing? What are you teaching? Yeah, it's happened, Ida. It's happened.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so meaning that in here, I think in both way, whether it is industry or whether it is the educations, women play an important roles in order to ensure the system works,
Yes.
the smoothness of the flow of the process. Because
Yes.
Aida, do you agree with me that when we compare, when we don't compare I mean, with the men, we don't compare the strength, right? We don't compare that because we know that we cannot defeat them. But I think when we talk about the decision making, in terms of decision making, in terms of the understanding of those particular situation, I think woman has a very remarkable, I mean, instinct. All right,
Yes.
instinct, and we evaluate the situations as a whole complex, as
Yes.
a whole things. You
Yes.
agree with me, Ida? Right? In making decision, men compare with women. I think we make it slightly different how men approach it. How what do you
Yeah,
think, Ida?
that is 100% correct. Okay, if you look at the article in the New Straits Times, the president of this investment board company saying that when we have women on board, it is more likely to witness fraud. That means by having the woman, there is a lesser risk of fraud because we women, we have so much of integrity, responsibility. We run the organization like how we run the family. We want to protect it, we want to nurture it. And then if you look at Harvard Business Review, um, it's saying that 21% more profitable, it is 21% more profitable when we have women on board. Okay, 21% is a lot. 21% make all the difference that we need to witness. So what this means there is something in woman, it is built in us, that we just have a better instinct, we just make decision differently. And if you look at some of the country that the prime minister, the president is a woman, like for example New Zealand, um, she handled the crisis way much better. It is not perfect, but it is way much better. This is something that no one could deny. No one could deny. We
Yeah.
see evidence, we see the numbers, and we see the feedback from people on the ground. And decision making that come from a woman, like you say, it is more comprehensively. We consider every each of the factor, because I think women, we we take things more seriously, we pay a lot more details, um,
On
we
certain things, right?
yes, yes, like
Yeah.
I think it is just the architecture. It's just how we women built in our brain compartment, men and women. It is so different. Men, they have a lot more compartment on the sex, on the cars, on the money. While women, we have a lot more different rooms in our brain, but it is a lot more comprehensive. We cover a lot more. Okay, maybe for men it cover three big room. Okay, and usually men, they only attracted by three things:
Woman.
power, money, and woman.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it's very different with women. Yes, we have a lot more desire, a lot more things that we want, but that's how woman is built, which make it more interesting, more beautiful, and it lead to how we make the decision. How we make the
Yeah.
decision. We have
Aida, exactly, agree with you. Being a leader and taking on more responsibilities means that we are going to have to make decision, which is a
yeah,
tough one,
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay, so all the things that you are saying just now basically is related to us, related to women and their higher position in any organization, whether it is
precisely,
industry or it is university or institution. But
precisely.
Aida, again, in order to for us to make a decision on certain important thing, yeah, Aida, normally what we did was like we evaluate in every different angles, right? We don't simply, I mean, jump into a conclusions. We simply like, okay, agree, okay, agree. But sometimes we need women, yeah, women especially. when they are at the higher positions, they play their role very well.
Oh
You're
yes,
very good in it, right?
yes,
Just look at it yourself. Like you are being one of the representative to from Malaysia to the company in UAE in Dubai, right?
yes,
I
yes.
think that you have facing a lots of different things. You face a lots of ugly, beautiful, power. What else can I say?
Yes, yes, that is so right. Being in the international company, which is based in UAE, which is so many men, and I'm very proud to say that I'm the only. I I am at where I am today because of what I deliver. I never heard that they have any women's director until I show up.
That's
And
great.
thank you. And Dr. Kurt, believe me, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it is doable. It is doable. In aviation, things safety is always the best, and we don't compromise on safety. And every single decision um, is is needed, and the entire team should be on the same page. So your charisma, your communication skill, your leadership skill, and your integrity are all very important.
Yeah, other than facing all those different situation in making decision, and I do believe that we making an enemies too. Am I? Do you? Some people like, aha, what are you doing, girls? Right.
Unfortunately, that's the reality, and it's all right.
Exactly. Exactly. The reality, but we stronger, right? We
Yeah.
women never ever encounter to, I think me and you yourself, I think we never say no until we try,
Yes, we
right?
try, and like I think people around me, they know me very well. I do not take no. I do not
Yeah.
no. I do not accept no. We find ways. We make things happen, and we become more creative, flexible. And of the day, we need to achieve what we need to achieve, because there are certain reasons why we perform what we perform, why we do what we do. And um like I'm interested that you mentioned this. We created enemy. um some people, it just happened when there is no chemistry, when there is a little bit miscommunication, and we miss the big picture, especially in a long run. Yes, people have different way of thinking. People have a different way of delivering things. But what I think is very important is for us to one, acknowledge each other present, and then we
Yep.
need to respect. We need to respect. If you do not respect that individual, you must respect the chair that is she is sitting, that she
Yeah.
owns. Yeah,
I think it's true, Ida. Nowadays, what makes women's people looking differently at women sometimes is because of the women themselves. Because sometimes, like all those like people were saying that when you talk, spread the news, not good news about some people, they're being spread. Everybody is talking about it. Rather somehow, the it's not true, but rather somehow people is listening to it. Right? That's what make us different from the rest because we know that it doesn't change any of our integrity. It doesn't change any of our perception because we know what we are doing. We know where we are heading to. That's
correct.
why I think both of us can agree that we women supposed to have your own integrity, not just to show it to other people's, but also integrity inside yourself. You
Correct.
need something that you need to hold
Oh my
on.
God. Dr. Kurt, I love you for saying this. And I mean it. It is sad that some people, they're willing to compromise their values, willing to
Mm,
compromise their integrity for things that they want, power crazy, power hungry, or things like that. That is sad. It is so much more, it is so much more brilliant and intelligent. I think if we are able to sit down and have an open communication. Anyway, when other people or other women talking bad about certain women, we should be able to divert that conversation. It is so unfair and it is so irresponsible to talk about the third party who's not even present.
Yep. It's true. It's true because we need to respect people's in any different angles, and we
Correct.
need to respect whatever the, I mean, we might have an argument, we might not thinking about the same thing like you said just now, but
Correct.
we need to come into a mutual where in the center you agree, I agree, then we move forward. Because I think Aida, yeah, in order for us, because the topic itself is talking about women in the higher position, we are going nowhere if we have that kind of attitude.
Precisely. Thank you, Dr. Kurt. You make a very strong point. We are not going anywhere. It's so important. It is so easy to talk to you because you are highly educated. You are very open-minded, and you are highly knowledgeable, Dr. Kurt. And more than anything else, you always see things with a helicopter view, with a bigger picture and better senses. That's what I really admire about you. Unfortunately, some of us are not like that, and even refuse to have an open conversation, open to come forward and clear the air.
Mhm.
But it's alright. It's alright. The
Ye-
world is
ye-
full with yin and yang, and we move forward. We move forward. We do what is right.
Yes, it's true. Aida, being an educator myself, I need to set an examples as a very, very high levels
Yeah,
because I know and I do believe that all my students out there is listening and is watching me. Okay,
fantastic.
without maybe I'm not realize it. So meaning that in here, as a woman and as part of the management in University Kuala Lumpur MIAT, I
Yes,
myself need to ensure that the example being set to my students, it need to be something that is solid, it need to be something that
correct.
is very good, because they are going to the industry, they are going to meet people like you at the industries,
Yeah,
and of course all this type of learning, yes, of course they are above than 20 years old, they can think, they can think and they can react as what they want. But even though their age is 20 and above, but we still feel that they are still like our kids, still like our brothers and sisters, because we
yeah,
wanted all the best from them. So meaning
correct.
that in here, when we set an examples, of course we need to set a very good examples, especially in aviation industries, that there's not so many women that participate in aviation,
Yeah,
especially in MIA, in other institution. So
yes,
it's very small numbers. In MIA it's only less than 30%. So meaning
correct.
that in here, Ida, I'm very happy that I'm with you, because from the perspective of the industries, we need to understand what type of people that the industries is looking for. Yes, they are good in very in their education. Transcript is four flat, for example. But if they don't have those type of elements, I think
Yes,
they will not go anywhere. Right, Ida?
correct. Highly agree with you.
Yeah. That's why I think in any way that when we are talking about the higher position in the company, the most important thing is, I think, the attitude of yourself.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Yeah. So
Attitude
yeah.
will differentiate us from the rest of the crowd. I would like to share a story.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, before I entered aviation, no one ever in my circle, in my family, in my close circuit encourage me and say that, hey, you can do this. No. And but I was so determined, and I was like, it's gonna be, if there will be a difference, it's gonna be me who's making that difference, not them. So I pursue my ambition. I work hard, and I go through all those challenges, and thank God, Alhamdulillah, I am who I am today. So that can do attitude, that larger than life attitude, I think it will make you so much more successful. You imagine, if I listen to them, there
Mm-hmm.
won't be any Malaysian in that Dubai company, Hadid International Services. They won't be any. Um, so when I reflect, I am very, very grateful that I didn't give up and I didn't listen to them. I listened to my heart, and I listened to my dreams. I listened to the different that I would like to witness one fine day. And Alhamdulillah, today I've seen it all by myself. I'm actually really, really this work in progress. Is I every day I learn amazing things about how your mind can work. It is so true. When the mind is set, the body will just follow. You might not know how it happened, how all these things, the processes and the requirements, and what is it along the line. But when you want it so dearly, when you want it so much, it just happened. And your job, our job, is not to give up, to go through all the processes, no matter how hard it is, no matter how painful it is. Pay the price, move up, step forward, make sure end of the day you reach your end goal.
Yeah, it's true. I totally agree with you because yeah, Ida, sometimes when we are working, especially you in different country, and for me might be I'm meeting a different backgrounds, different groups of peoples, and now I'm moving into a new group of peoples, very highly educated, very strong women in the team. And I think that what we need to do is we need to drive ourselves to that perspective that we are talking just now, right?
Correct.
If otherwise we're just gonna be left behind.
Correct.
And exactly, we're just gonna be left behind.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, and I think Ida, in this during this situation nowadays, I think our roles is even crucial because yeah, because we not just need to think about the family, we need to think about the works, and also we need to think about, I can say that we need to think about the nation too. We need to talk about, wow, what's going to happen to Malaysia one day if
Yes.
there is no people if with the right attitude to drive. Because I know that the out there who's listening is mostly they are in the young generation because they
Yes.
are going to drive the country one day,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Um,
women to be in the higher positions, I think, as what Miss Aida was saying, and as what we discussed, I think this is something that is crucial for us to take a lead.
yes.
Yeah, Aida?
Yes. Uh, we must agree with ourselves that we will take that position. We want to perform in that position, and we want to always give our very best with all the integrity that we have. Okay, it might not be easy, but believe me, girls, believe me, believe in yourself that it is doable. I did it, I went through
Yep.
it, and I'm still here. It won't kill you. No matter how hard, how difficult, how challenging, how painful is the process, it will not kill you. If it is not your time to go yet, you will still be there. So be strong, be so laser focused, and believe you can do it.
Yes, exactly. On myself, I would like to say that when doesn't matter if you are in the woman in aviation, women in aerospace, or even woman in space, we are strong. We
Yes,
are really focused on what we are doing,
Yes.
And it is a very remarkable journey, I think, for those women that embark in these fields, because I do believe that it's not that easy for women to be part of this journey.
Yes.
And I think the journey will be better, will be more, I can say that enjoyable, if
Yes.
we ourselves set in ourselves that yes, I am strong woman, I am a very positive woman, and this will drive me, and I will create the same environment
Yes.
to my colleague and network. Yeah, Ida.
Yes. Yes. Precisely, Dr. Kurt. That is so right.
So might be if you have anything else to share with us before we move into the next session. Just a
Okay.
remark or advice to all those women out there.
To all the women out there, have you heard about patriarchy system? This patriarchy is one uh, how do I say this? It put men to hold the power, and women are largely excluded. Okay, maksudnya bertuankan lelaki. Okay, I would like to encourage all of you to think in a broader perspective. Do not subscribe to this idea, because in certain situation, especially when you are single, especially when you have to hit the project, and you have to make a certain decision, you have to be on your own feet, and you have to depend on your instinct, on your intelligence, on your knowledge, and on your skill set. Certain area, we need to be highly independent ourselves. Certain area, we do not need a man. So, do not use your culture or your religion or your family background or this patriarchy thing as an excuses. Do not. This is 2021. It's time for all of us women to step up, be stronger. Jadilah wanita yang lebih bijaksana. Jadilah wanita yang lebih bijaksana, mindful, know what we want, know how to get there, because we can. Okay? All the best. Happy International Women's Day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy International Women's Day. And I think before I end the session, I would like to say also that whatever that we are doing, yeah, nothing is more impressive than we as a woman, as a person who Allah already created us in a very unique way. So just be yourself. Just
Correct.
go and drive yourself towards your goals, and remember that we are beautiful in so many ways. Happy International Women's Day. Thank you so much, Aida.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kurt. You take care.
Uh,
Bye.
all right, you too. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Shahira. I am the President Woman in Aviation Miat. So as you all know, today is International Women's Day. And today we have a special topic is what is woman choice. Hello everyone, as I promised just now, we have today is our special day for women, and then also we have a special guest, Miss Putri Shaza. Hi, thank you for being here today, celebrating this amazing day. So, Miss Putri, can I address you, Miss Putri?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Miss Putri, can you share us your background, you introduce yourself, and then how long you in the education industry?
Alright, okay. First of all, thank you, Shiro, for inviting me today for this special edition for upcoming Women's International Day. So you asked me about my background, isn't it? So my name is Putri Nur Shaza. You can call me Miss Putri. Usually in Unique Elmiat, they call me Miss Putri, and I am one of the lecturer there in aerospace section. So I have been with Unique KL around 7 to almost 8 years already. It's quite a long time. Okay, so basically you are in your secondary or maybe primary school, I already in Uni KL MIAT. Alright, so before I joined the Uni KL MIAT, I also an alumni of Uni KL MIAT. That is my alma mater, because I went to Uni KL MIAT for 1 year to undergoing my foundation program, pre-Russian engineering program, and later on I went to Russia to
Wow.
study aviation. You know,
How long
Okay.
is it there?
I was in Russian for about 5.5 years.
Can you speak Russian?
A little bit. Привет. Меня зовут Shaza.
Wow.
Alright, so I have been in Russia for about 5.5 years and doing the same thing that I believe you are doing right now. We are actually in the aviation, guys. Okay, girls, we are in the aviation, the industry that usually dominated by the men. But we have here Shiro, the current student of Uni KL MIAT, that actually undergoing a mechanical program for aviation, and I am one of her lecturer as well.
Yes.
Okay, so Shiro, why you actually choose Uni KL MIAT?
Why I choose a unique MIAT? Okay, unique MIAT. Okay.
And doing the aviation, that
Why I-
that
yes.
is actually a very good choice, because before this the girls are afraid of joining the
Yes.
program because they are afraid of joining the engineering, especially aviation, because most of the workers there is actually a male.
Yes.
So now the women are starting to dominate this area as well. So why you are joining the aviation?
Okay, I completely agree that most of women out there is like after SPM, our young females, they are scared to join aviation because they think it's a not woman fields, right?
Correct.
So I choose this because at first I like practical thing. I like the hard
like
work,
doing all the stuff?
hand-on
Play with the grease,
Yes.
make your hand dirty. Wow,
Yeah.
great.
I like that kind of things, and then I'm more to practical thing lah. I don't like office work.
You know, like to sitting on the computer
No.
doing the work. You actually a challenging woman,
Yes,
isn't
I'm
it?
very challenging. I like adventure. I like to do things like people think is it impossible to do. So I like to be challenged actually.
Oh, great! It was great things
so-
to do.
Yes.
So what did you do at your free time? What is the adventures that you have been go through? Did you do the rock climbing?
Yes, actually I do last time I went to rope swing at Kota Kubu Baru at
Mhm.
Kuala Selangor. So all I encourage everyone to try that. It's a very good experience because it's like give you self confidence
Mhm.
to try something adventures like that. It's
And
very good.
overcome our scare, isn't
Yes,
it? Because we are climbing without nothing except the rope. Okay, we
Yes.
need to climb, overcome
And then
all the
you need to jump.
jump.
Jump, just-
After this, we need to go for bungee jumping,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And helicopters or even the aircraft,
Yes.
and then boom, do
Skydiving?
some skydiving as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. So after this, we should actually go for skydiving.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Actually, today we have a special topic for today. Actually,
Mhm.
why woman choice. Woman choice. Actually, for me, women they have a choice actually, but they don't realize that they can choose what they want.
Yeah.
So, can you give tell everyone that what is woman choice and what is your choice?
Choice in terms of what actually? Alright. Okay, so it is quite a very wide scope of when we are talking about the woman's choice. What actually the woman's choice? What we as a woman can choose? Okay, so basically when we just being given birth by our beloved mother, our mother already made a big decision. Okay, having us for 9 months in their stomach. Okay, bring them from during doing the work. Okay, having trouble sleeping at night. Alright, so that is the choice. That is the biggest choices that is being made by our mother to have us here. And then after that, we go to the school. We started to write ABC, and for sure, sometimes most of the people said that the women are unable to do the things that men can do. Okay, especially the hard work, especially when you're talking about the dirty work like the aviation things, when you are dealing with grease, when you are dealing with these tires, etc. So that is actually the area where dominated by the man. And also before this, a long time ago, not now for sure, with not the modern world, the world actually did not hear the women's opinion. Okay, but what we can see now, most of our top leaders in the world already made by a woman. We have the first president, we have the first woman's president, we have the first prime minister from a woman. So this is actually a step forward for us women, so that we can have our own choice, we can have our opinion and then deliver it. Okay, so we can't just keep what we want in our heart and just bring it to our grave. Not possible, guys. So you have to utter what you want. For example, you want to be an engineer like Shiro, what we have here, playing with all the dirty stuff. So she have to decide it on what she's doing and give her word. And for me, what did I make? Before this, I'm not actually planning into embarking this aviation industry. Yeah, for sure, I love the engineering part, but I am focusing more into stars, gazing to the stars, to the moon. Okay, I want to become an astronomer as usual. But then suddenly the faith bring me, the destiny of mine bring me to the aviation, and suddenly I love it. Okay, and I love doing what I'm doing right now. Give the lecture. I can speak for about 4 hours straight. Okay, guys. So when you become one of the students, 4 hours, no problem with us. Okay, 4 hours. So basically, when I choose to become a lecturer, it comes like it just come like that. My mom is actually a teacher. Yeah. So before this, I never believed that I want to become a part of the education. Okay, I don't want to be an education. I don't want to give a lecture. I don't want to be part of this education system. But it is there in our blood. So I made my choice. I want to be a part of the academics world. I want to teach our beloved Malaysian and also international students on how wonderful the aviation industry are, especially for girls out there. Yes, girls, you can be with us. You can come and join us. You can always be a part of the aviation world, even though that is actually being dominated by the guys. Not just only aviation, we have other industry as well, and that industry that being dominated by guys can also be dominated by women. So girls, you rock. You can do what you want to, make yourself out, and give whatever that you want to. Okay, don't keep your heart inside of your heart. Don't keep everything in your heart, and just give it to the maximum.
Wow, that is very wonderful spirit. And then, okay, Miss Putri, what you want to say to a young female out there that maybe just finished SPM currently, so to inspire them to join for this the code that you want to share with us.
Alright, okay. So girls out there, doesn't matter who are you now, especially for those who going to be a young lady after this, just be yourself. Trust your heart. Okay, be what you want to be. Okay, don't afraid of anything. We women can rock.
Thank you, Miss Putri, for joining us for this special days.
No problem.
So, happy International Women's Day! Hello everyone. Now we have our another special guest, which is Dr. Hazaria, also known as Dr. Kurt. In MIAT, we always we just call Dr. Kurt because that's very familiar, right? Okay, so Dr. Kurt, can you give us a little bit your introduction about yourself?
Alright, okay. Thank you, Shiro. I think for the first thing is I would like to say thank you, Shiro and Women in Aviation MIAT for inviting me. Yeah, thank you so much, Shiro. Alright, okay. And then regarding the questions that Shiro asked me about myself, I'm been teaching in UniKL MIAT for 17 years. Yeah. And before I joined MIAT, I was also an alumni. Previously, before MIAT, it was known as Mara Northrop Rice Institute back in 1998. So my life been dedicated to aviation industry since then. Yeah, Shiro. You joined MIAT since when? Yeah, Shiro.
2018.
Shiro joined 2018. I joined since 1998.
Wow.
That's a very huge gap, yeah, Shiro. Okay, and I did my degree, my master, and also my PhD in aerospace in Madrid back in 2014. Now I'm back to UniKL to serve, helping more towards the students' development and campus lifestyle in UniKL.
Yeah, and Shiro, forgot to mention that I'm also teaching the gas turbine engine and the principal researcher of the gas turbine engine. Did I teach you? Or I will teach you next time.
I think next time, I think for gas turbine 2, because last time I have gas turbine 1 with Sir Nazri.
So let's see how it works next time.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Okay, move to our next session. Actually, this session we have a special topic. It's a woman choice. So, Dr. Kurt, can you share with us what is the big decision that you made as a woman in your life?
Okay, wow, Shiro, that's kind of like a very very tough questions. But again, it's a very unique questions, because I do believe that all the women out there, at least in once of their lifetime, they make a very big decision to themselves. I think you also, I will ask you that question too after this. Okay, for myself, I think the biggest decision that I made is when I did my master, I received the confirmation of my enrollment and also scholarship when I was 5 months pregnant with my first daughter. Alright, so after I gave birth, 2 months, my kids, my baby during that time is only 2 months old. I have to left with my husband because I have to go. The opportunity is there, the scholarship is there. So it was in Italy during that time. So I was separated with my baby, very very small during that time. Since then, and then I went back to Malaysia every 4 months. That's the first one. Okay, but then when I did my PhD, I received a scholarship from Madrid, and I have to enroll before end of the year. But during that time also, I was like 6 months pregnant with my second baby.
Second time?
Yes, second time. I think the biggest decision is when you have kids. You have responsibilities to take care of, and in the same time, opportunity in your other hand that you need to grab it during that time. Yeah, so I'm struggling with my baby, and then continue my PhD, and Alhamdulillah, I managed to survive. If I choose not to take that opportunity during that time, I might not be given the second chance to get the scholarship, because I have to apply again. So Shiro, you asked me that question. So how about you? What is the biggest decision that you have to make up to now?
Okay, before I answer that, I think it's for women out there is the mother instinct is very hard. I think that is very hard for you to make that decision during that time. It's kind of actually mine did back to me. Actually my biggest decision is during I did my diploma in Kuantan. During that I finished my diploma, and then I had internship, and then I got a job offer, which is a kind of big job offer in BMW.
Oh, wow.
And then during that time I already stable. I think that time I didn't got my own house and stable job, but my mom want me to be with her. That's why I say mother instinct is for me. Is my mother is everything. So yeah, I just let go everything, and then I come back to Shah KL now. And then, but I so grateful that I made that choice, because you know what? If I didn't make that choice, I won't be in aviation industry now. Yeah, I won't be continue study in aviation.
That's the biggest decision that you made that lead you to what you are now.
Yes.
Alright. I think, Shiro, I think you and me agree that the challenges that came to us during that particular time, if both of us didn't take it, we are not sitting as what we are now.
Yes, exactly. So I think that's all for this session. Thank you very much, Dr. Hazira, to being with us today. At last, as our closing, today is a very special day.
Yes.
So,
Happy International Women's Day!
Hello everyone. So we're here with our next special guest for today, Madam Hasinawati from Mika Almian. Hi, Madam.
Hello, Shiro.
Hi. You was teaching me during metro and fabrication.
Is it?
Sem 3.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. So here tell us a little bit about yourself, introduction about yourself, and you in the aerospace career.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for inviting me. Okay. I'm Hasinawati. Students call me Madam Alin, and also in the industry they call me Alin. Right. I was before I joining NIAT, I was with the aerospace manufacturing industry as a MEA Aerospace Sungai Buloh, and my background education is from University Science Malaysia, degree in aerospace engineering, majoring in astronautics, and my master degree is from University Putra Malaysia in engineering management. Yeah, I took the engineering management master after I pursue my work at SME Aerospace as process spray engineer, and I saw that yeah, I need to explore more, right? And then to diversify my knowledge in the engineering management sectors. Yeah. Okay, Shiro. So what you are doing? What Sam?
I'm now at SEM 6. So currently I'm
okay.
very busy with FRP. So okay.
So after this, you're going to going to for your continuous study, or you going to
My plan.
your plan? What is your plan?
Okay, my plan, I think okay, after I finish my degree, I think I'm going to try to work in industry first.
Okay.
But as we all know, aviation is kind of affected during this pandemic. But I will see if there is opportunity for me to work in industry, I will do. But if the aviation industry need time, maybe I will continue my master in UniKL aerospace. Okay.
Good choice.
Okay. 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 Back to you.
Okay.
Madam Ali, I want to ask, what is for just now? We are aware about the aviation industry, but we didn't know. Actually, we didn't know much about aerospace. How about space industry currently now?
Okay. Currently, it's quite a relevant question. Yeah, because I think last 2 or 3 days, yeah, Malaysia have go into one more steps to this space industry. That is, there's a company collaboration between the company and also Malaysian government. There is Cyberdynamic Group Berhad and Malaysian Space Agencies to explore more on new space economy. You know what is new space economy?
No, I got no idea. Can you explain?
Okay, alright. For new space economy, currently you know that we have like you know about space. So usually when we talk about space, it's more on like space exploration, satellites, rocket, astronauts, all that. So that one is more considered like traditional thinking, right? But currently, due to the what is the IR or Industry Revolution 4.0, so currently the requirement for this industry is come into new chapters. That is, we need more connectivities, okay, and then we need to have cyber securities. We need to have big data. Of course, now with the Googles and everything, with all these what you call it, massive data. So of course, everybody needs loads of more connectivity, more satellites, more constellations, and then this is new things that we as Malaysian need to explore, because if we are not exploring it now, it will become a new trend. So we will be left behind. And so it's a good what you call it, good start from Malaysia to explore into this new economy, space economy. That I think from if you do the research inside the internet, it will be $1 trillion economy in another 20 years.
Wow,
10 to
that's
20 years.
huge.
Yeah. So it's something that, of course, Malaysia needs to explore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every country needs to be
Yeah.
explored.
And then you are the next generation. We might be, my time, I'm going to just prepare the platform. But you, the one who's going to explore it better.
Okay.
Yeah.
But moving forward, for today's, as we know, today is Women International Day.
Okay.
We have a special trademark, which is we have a question. Since you already explained us about the space and aerospace, I want to know why you choose this particular space industry.
Okay. History,
Ah.
right? When I was, when I was in matriculation at UC Science Malaysia, that time is Tun Dr. Mahathir, the Prime Minister at that time, saying that we're going to launch satellites. Our first satellites, MESAT. So it's something new and I like to explore it. So I just put aerospace engineering inside the choice of my application, and alhamdulillah I got it. And that's the starting point is. But throughout the way that at that time most of Malaysian industry is focusing on aviation and manufacturing. But currently, at this moment, I think it will be a new paradigm to everyone all over the world that the aerospace industry is what we call it connecting each other instead of last time is between outer space and what you call it in our Earth, right?
Yeah.
But after this, we will be connecting everything in one big portion of new space economy.
Wow.
Yeah. So everybody need to work together after this. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's all for our session today. Thank
Okay.
you to being here today with us. And then, thank you everyone for watching this and happy International Women's Day. With that is the end of our special sessions today. Hope to see you our next upcoming event session, and bye.
It is very special to be a woman. We can do so many things because we are a woman. Remember that we are special and we can do so many things when we set the mind to it. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day, year 2021's We Women Choose to Challenge.
Girls, happy International Women's Day 2021. With love, Miss Putri.
Hello everyone. Happy International Women's Day 2021. We women stronger together. Bye.
Okay, let us all create the best reality for all of us. No more hate, more love. Thank you.
Hi everyone, happy Women's Day to everyone. Having a soft heart is actually not a weakness, actually it's a strength. So let's celebrate this day with a full of positivity. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Josephine. I want to wish Happy Women's Day. Saya ingin mengucapkan selamat Hari Wanita Sedunia yang diraihkan pada 8 Mac 2021, dan di sini saya ingin menyeru wanita-wanita untuk terus berjuang, untuk terus meningkatkan kemajuan diri dan mencari peluang-peluang yang baik untuk menjamin kesejahteraan dari segi ekonomi, politik dan sosial di Malaysia.